Speaking of tossing, you could see that we have Slash in a position to throw his C4. He's waiting for the right opportunity. Here it goes, and he will, unfortunately for him, miss.
He's gonna get pushed from behind by Necrox. That falls on Shuttle, who was too busy looking all the way over on Armor side, but 2 from Shuttle as he looks for a 3rd. After the exothermic charge of Young will go off and give very limited cover to the Jaeger playing inside of half wall, waiting for another tussle. There's no engagement for the time being on Shuttle's side of things. He'll have to head back to site as Canadian gets a kill of his own, picking off Vertical, and easily trying to rotate in, finds himself in the crosshairs of Canadian, who'll pick up his 2nd kill. The game will now be on to try and figure out Shuttle's location. Making no time whatsoever of it will be Canadian as he makes up for the first round loss and equalizes, taking ventilation and workshops for the attackers. For a push with a great level on that 416 carbine.
Evil Geniuses have done a wonderful job at surrounding Rogue, but Slash is going to get the first kill onto Canadian. So that's a great start for Rogue. You see Geo will refrag, though, almost immediately onto Easily. And that's going to prompt Rogue to fall off the top floor, at least for the most part. 2 going down, focusing on the anchor, because Easily was that solo anchor. And having somebody on site, of course, essential, as EG have shifted their focus. An excellent shot there from Necrox.
Of that diffuser going down will likely look to drop with Geo covering. That F2 is a great fire rate. Oh, a good shot from Vertical as Geo misses his mark and doesn't see the Valkyrie. Circling below is Geo, but Geo will win that fight, taking Vertical down, leaving the upstairs control in Rogue's favor. The diffuser will need to be planted from Geo, who knows he has no contest as both members of Rogue are above. They'll hit the deck, Eclipse pushing in. He goes for the default spot. Behind the lumber is Geo waiting. Oh, and NVK's there with the cover. Geo on site gets felled by Slash as he drops. But an NVK, a beautiful cover as Slash ponders whether or not to take a moment to get that diffuser, but EG is all over it. Out the Valkyrie of Easily as there were 2 bodies from Rogue watching to see if a push from Geo onto the room that which the Valkyrie was felled would actually pay dividends. Oh, Necrox finds Eclipse. There's another body now inside of CCTV and security. It's going to be the Rook of Vertical, who's going to take some damage playing in the corner, but I don't know if he's aware of where EG is coming from. There's 2 bodies there, and Young holding a great angle. EG are hitting their shots in spades today. They have complete control. That will continue. The ball is firmly rolling down the hill at this point. So long, Shuttle. Half of Easily's life and Slash are there, and at that long range, the MPX of Easily is not going to do too much damage as the wall, just under 90, is torn apart. Also, losing that mirror window inside of security is going to be a major hindrance for Rogue as Easily tries to hold down all of Fountain Office all on his lonesome. He's going to start off with a kill. He'll take out Necrox, but it's still a 2v4 in favor of EG.
Very clean kill there from Easily. Good prediction, but at the same time, 2v4. That's hard to recover from. You can see Canadians watching the rotation. He's got 2 C4 operators on defense. He's expecting one of them to drop down to try and deny the defuse plant. But with 30 seconds left, he's going to move upstairs to support his teammates who are stacking up on this east balcony. The push in from Young will be stopped by Easily, who's got all the kills for his team so far in this round. Sees the Thatcher, cannot land the shots though. NVK still alive. Geo though coming in to support his teammate will finish off the Valkyrie, leaving just Slash in the 1 versus 3. The C4 misses, but not the headshot. Canadian goes down. Diffuser though as well on the floor. Slash Hug looking to his left, but he's got an enemy to the right. Sees the foot and lays down some fire. That's the stand-up and the shot from Geo. Evil Geniuses take another round.
If he had been able to secure that kill on Geo, that would have been massive for Slash, as there was a crossfire on the door.
Shaved away from Easily, but he should be fine. Vertical won't though, as Canadian gets an easy headshot there on a tight angle. Shuttle able to refrag it though, knowing the location of his opponent with the C4 well placed. The C4 from Eclipse, though, not so well placed. It will not find any damage.
The problem is that Rogue is taking their lumps right now, and not really so much in stride, though they'll return fire as Geo vaults in and finds himself eating a little bit of damage as he has sole possession of Office. EG's push right now on side of Armory Wall will be swiftly shut down by Eclipse. Playing at half wall, he masterfully takes out Young and looks to handle another deftly, but won't be able to do it as Necrox is there instead. Visor on, spraying through the smoke. Cannot connect with Easily or Shuttle. In the dying moments around 5. Geo's advance will be cut down by a prone Valkyrie. Necrox will know his position, waiting to try and find the Valkyrie. A lot of footprints as he downs the pulse. Can't finish off the Valkyrie as Rogue finds their counterpunch, as we'd mentioned before, of the play of this Valkyrie inside of Archives. Rogue have not had, I think, the start that they wanted, and now speaking of start that they wanted, it's going to be a double down as Canadian gets taken out, and there's actually two from EG coming in very quick order and looking for a third, but Necrox tussling with Eclipse as the castle. Running the Evil Genius's skin is able to just evade death.
Crocs and Geo certainly heard it, so he's going to go for a second attempt. Eclipse, though, is going to die before that can even happen. Slash will get an odd position, but will win the fight regardless of how strange it is. So good job to him bringing this slightly back in his team's favor. But look at the time. Evil Genius is just... They can take this round in stride if they're patient and use their drones.
And the thing is Slash now absorbing even more damage, actually on the CCTV server rack, rather. He's got one in bathroom, waiting to see if Canadian is going to push. Easily might blink first, waiting, but he has a couple holes in the wall to watch, and there's Canadian, unable to land the first couple shots, but a course correction and a look to the right will give the Ash main EG's fourth round, and they'll walk away with it 4-2 before we switch sides.
And get a pick from the drop, or rather, the holes in the floor, but he's not able to find his target as he is moved. Flashbangs coming in, trying to disorient the defense, but there's no follow-up on the push, and look at this. Rogue's time management has not been ideal, and there's some team damage being done. The C4 preemptive, but too much so. Candela's going in, and they will force half wall, but oh no, the Ying unable to do any damage. Easily will get the refrag, though, onto NVK. Shuttle gets a spray to Necrox, and almost a second there, putting Young on low HP. He will be finished off by his teammate, and it's just a complete mess that Rogue comes out on top of, thanks to that man advantage.
Shootout at the OK Corral going on.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to find their targets by one of the ADSs, and still Rogue with drone economy up. 45 seconds left, and Shuttle is able to drone in for vertical.
Yeah, Rogue have been very slow on their attacks, but they have been excellent at their utility use.
They've completely isolated this archive site. This asphyxiating bolt will go down, but Shuttle will breathe in some of the toxic canister. The C4 will find its target. 2 explosions from EG as one C4 works, the other doesn't, but Canadian will be tagged in. Pull out that MPX and he'll spray down Shuttle. To leave Rogue to have to re-maneuver. They are fully committed to an archives push here, and they will need to grab that diffuser, which is in harm's way. There will be a down this time onto Necrox, though, and oh, Eclipse walks up and picks up a 2-piece on the Canadian and Necrox. The man is just in right now. NVK on a good flank, just looking for one, but diffuser will go down, and Young is there to also snap onto the head of Eclipse, just leaving easily, and while he'll get one from the grave, thank goodness for Young, if you're an EG fan.
Canadian going to be tricking here on the mirror window, and that makes a whole lot of sense. Oh, what a shot from NVK to follow that up. Canadian and NVK doing some great duo work to hold on to Archives and Fountain here. And the nade from Rogue. That Shuttle will miss. Truly unfortunate for the attacking team right now, and the push-in will be spotted, but Vertical wins that fight. An incredible play. NVK able to get the refrag, but he is also refragged by Rogue, and that is, I think, a win for Rogue overall. You can see Slash is playing the angle. He sees the barrel, but unable to find the shot. Now the problem here is that still in customs, and oh no! His position given away. He knows he's exposed. He'll eat some damage. Geo, though, will play for time. With only 17 seconds left, Necrox is going to take down Eclipse, and Geo onto Slash. It's all up to Shuttle now, pushing into the site, but he is felled by the smoke of Necrox, and Evil Geniuses take another round, match point.
And on match point, they're going to need to go to either the teller's bathrooms, or they're going to need to go to customs upstairs. I would
about the utility that he just got rid of, that Capital. It's definitely a win for Geo, and as Canadian takes down easily, this is looking like an EG round. And this has been a pretty swift match so far. A lot of this action happening early in the rounds. It feels like we've only been playing for 2 rounds or so. Canadian gets his second, though, and there you go. Rogue on their last legs.
Vertical watching through this window here, knowing that it's only him and Slash. With Slash holding onto that diffuser, NVK could possibly go for a run out up top and catch either Slash or Vertical looking the wrong way. That Slash on Repel, who now dropped back down with Vertical, trying his best to take the time that he knows he has available to him. He's still got a minute to go. Match point. Rogue having a disappointing matchup yesterday, looking to try and turn the tide today, but it has been tough for them as they seem to be overwhelmed by EG a lot of steps of the way. Vertical will get caught in a crossfire as his position gets called out. And old Slashug, just outside of custom, is going to crouch walk his way down, and well, Canadian not too far off could possibly see him as they now are within the same realm, and there you go, around the corner. It's Canadian taking out Slash.
And I will say that in that last round, Canadian was certainly the MVP. A big part of that round, and the reason it went EG's favor, is that Rogue were incapable of taking control of server, workshop, which clearly was their game plan.